So even though the transfer market is closed in a lot of the big leagues, you're still able to make transfers in some. And today, Red Star Belgrade sold Nikola Krstovic to Dunajska Streda, I believe that's how you pronounce it. So it's a Slovakian team. They currently sit, I believe, sixth in their domestic league. They score something over a goal a game, around 9 in their 6 matches. They've recently played Partizan Belgrade in the Conference League qualifying. It's just a very young team. 22.8 years of age is the average age of the team. So very young. If I can kind of compare it, it's kind of to OFK Belgrade. Even though I think OFK was even younger, they used to kind of develop players and then sell them off to bigger clubs. But it's kind of like that. And Nikola Krstovic was a player who was at Red Star for about 2.5 seasons. Came in from Zeta, where he scored about a goal every third match, which was really good for an 18-year-old. The competition now for Red Star at the striker center forward position is Milan Pavko, who's been in really good form. Marko Lazetic, who's a 17-year-old kind of up and comer. They still have Dioni on the roster. I assume he's going to stay with the club until at least January. And Živkovic, who can play striker, but he's more of a left or right winger. So when I take a look at what Dunajska Streda is getting in Krstovic, he plays well with his back to the goal. He can really hold up the ball well. He's a strong player. One of the criticisms of Nikola Krstovic while he's been at Red Star has been kind of his conversion rate. He needs a lot of chances to score a goal. And I think we saw that against Subotica when they played about 2-3 weeks ago, where he ended up scoring that match, but he also had 3 or 4 really good chances that he should have buried and probably should have scored 2 or 3 goals in like a 15-minute span. You can argue that inconsistency in playing time. He just hasn't played that much for Red Star. He's been on loan at Grafičar, who is Red Star's affiliate club in Tier 2. He didn't exactly light it up there either. So hopefully this is a fresh start for him. I think that with more playing time, his conversion rate should get better. Like I said, there's a lot of 20, 21-year-olds on this team that are going to be vying for playing time who can score goals. So Krstovic, is going to be important for him to really take his chances. And when he gets thrown out there, that he does score goals and kind of stays in the coach's plans. Now, I don't know if they're planning on maybe loaning him out to another club during this time. I really don't know that. But for right now, he's staying there. Red Star bought him for, I believe it was 250,000 euros. They sold him for 400,000. So they made a little bit of a profit, even though, at the time that we bought him, he was a player that we were going to look to cash in on in about a year or two. It just really hasn't happened for him. And like I said, the conversion rate and just not playing a lot for Red Star has kind of really cost him in his career. But hopefully this is a new start for him. And hopefully he does great things in Slovakia and he becomes a great player. And eventually, he could crack into Montenegro's national team. So the best of luck to Nikola Krstovic going forward.